In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a knife model for a brand new knife throwing game. So, let's get started.
These videos and tutorials are mostly small sections taken out of our entire course. At Griffin Learning, we make awesome games in Python, such as Tetris, Space Invaders, Snake. And we make games in Roblox, like FPS shooters, horror, action-adventure, and more. We don't just tell you what to do, we teach you everything you need to know so that you can create your own unique games. If you're interested, please visit Griffin Learning to find out more.
The first thing you want to do is you want to add in parts. Let's add in a part, just like that. And let's add in another part right above it. We're going to make this part a little bit bigger from its sides to make it a little bit like a knife. So we're going to scale this a little bigger. And on top of that, we're going to add in another part. We're going to add another part. And this one will be the blade. So we're going to scale this a little bigger. And our next part we're going to add on top of it is we're going to add a wedge. Let's add a wedge right on top of that. And you want to move this so it's on top. And you want to scale it and rotate it so it's right on the very top and it's facing the other way. So we want to make sure we move this, rotate it, scale it just like that, and then scale it down so it fits the blade, so it's the very top of the blade. Something like that, and you can scale this up. And now we can make this a little bigger, just so I can see it better. The bottom part, we can scale this bigger. And we can just move this a little up. Move these a little up. Just like that. So you guys can play around with this, and then once you've made something you like, you can click the bottom part, rename that to handle, and to your workspace you want to add in a tool, and just drag all these parts that we made into the tool. Just like that. You can rename the tool to knife. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a little bit more time and edit this to something I like. And then once you're ready, we'll move on to the next step. Okay, I'm back. And once you're ready, you can now start welding everything to the handle. So I'm gonna click my handle, or my other parts from my handle, go to the model tab, click create, and find weld. And you wanna weld it to your handle right down here. So just click your weld down there. And you wanna do that for all your parts. So click create, weld, and click your handle. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to move these two parts on the very top. Move it a little down. There we go. Okay, just like that. So now once all your parts are welded to your handle, you can now scale this all the way down and see how this looks. So I'm going to scale it all the way down to its original size. And we're going to click play here to see how that looks. Perfect, it looks pretty good. So if you notice, we're actually holding it the wrong direction. You can just change that using the tool grip position. And I noticed I was holding it on the right, so I can just change the Z axis right here to 1 and change the X to 0. That should fix it. Let's try that one more time. And if I grab my knife, there we go. And it looks pretty good. So we created a knife model for our new game. You guys can edit also the blade part if you want to make it red. So I can edit that right now. I can edit this part and the wedge. I can make that a different color, like red. Perfect. But there you go. You guys have created a simple knife model. Okay, in our next video, we're actually going to be editing this and making sure that we can actually throw it and make sure you can damage other players. My name is Zach, this is Griffin Learning, and I'll see you guys in the next video.